Kwesi Asante of King Kokonasi Photography, and thanks for joining me for today's video. I'm taking you to Lightroom today to let you in on a very simple tutorial in Lightroom where you can change the look and feel of your photos. I'm going to show you how you can just change the look and feel of your pictures and not necessarily have to take it in Photoshop. You can easily do it in Photoshop, but I want you guys to know that it's possible. You can do this in Lightroom. So enough of me talking too much. Let's jump right into the video. Let me show you how you can get this done. So this was a wedding I shot some time back, and we did a few pictures right before the reception in the hotel room where they were dressing. So this is straight out of camera, nothing done here, and this is how the picture is going to look like after we're done with everything. Yes, this is how the picture is going to look like when we're done with everything. I'm going to show you how you can separate the colors, tone down some colors, and edit some specific colors in this photo right here. So let's jump right back into the raw unedited pictures. One thing that strikes me in this photo that I personally, in my opinion, I like to do is there are a lot of over here, some greens in there that I want to take out of. And one thing that I noticed over the years when you're shooting images is, like especially portraits, is limiting the kind of colors in your photo so that the viewer's eye will be drawn right to the subject that you've shot. So in order to do that, first and foremost, I'm going to straighten this image right here. So I can see some of the lines are not accurate, so I'm going to straighten the image right here. And one way of also straightening an image in Lightroom is doing this, holding this and dragging. Let's say if how you want it to look, like you drag from here to here and it will straighten it for you, nice and simple. I'm going to click on done, and still there are lots of distracting stuff from on the left and over here. I want to this sign from the picture right here. I could have just taken it to Photoshop and then removed it easily, but we are sticking to Lightroom today, so I'm going to show you how you can easily do that, and just simply just cropping this part out of the image right here. Crop it to here so you see the reflection here, and let's click on done. Yes, so our picture looks good now, the frame and everything. So I'm going to apply one of my presets to this image. Which one should I go with? Probably at this. Yes, and as you can see, it's already punched a lot of the colors in the image already. So now I'm just going to do a little tweaking. As I said earlier on in the video, lots of colors in here. I want to keep the colors very simple to just the colors that are very vibrant in this video. That's the yellow and then the black. Because as you can see, there's white here, there's yellow here, there's some amount of yellow in the walls as well, and there's black. In order to just take out the greens and the yellow, if you do so, by the way, it's going to affect the outfits also, which looks good. But in the case where you want to keep the vibrance of the outfit in there, what you do is, okay, then you can just keep the yellow where it is, reduce the greens, because I don't need the greens in this image right here, and probably bring down the blues just a little bit as well. And as you can see in this side here, the lot of purple in, so I'm going to reduce that a bit, so that I'm trying to reduce a lot of the colors in my image, so the colors are not all over the place. Okay. Yes, so I'm trying to get my image to look like something like this without affecting the yellows in the bow tie and the yellows over here. So I am going to keep the yellows here, sorry, the oranges, and probably the, yes, sorry, I meant to say the yellows. I'm gonna keep the orange down because the oranges will affect the skin tones. So keep the yellows up, and we're gonna move all the way up here and then select this tool right here, the brush. So I'm gonna mask the colors that I don't need out of this image right here. So I'm going to brush, I'm going to clean all this over here, reduce the size of the brush a little bit. And if you have a Wacom tablet, the stylus would come in handy over here because you need it when we're going in close to clean the colors in, so it doesn't affect the subject. So I'm trying to do a rough clean over here. Don't worry about here. We're gonna do this side as well, but first I want us to tackle here. So let's just clean other side. When you're done cleaning this, you just come down over here, and then the colors are the saturation. You just try to come here and then reduce the saturation just a little bit, and as you can see, it didn't affect everything. So we're going to zoom in, and this is where I'm saying that if you had a Wacom tablet, it will come in handy over here. So you have to zoom in closely and just it. So you're taking a picture from looking like this to like this. Okay. And we're gonna reduce the yellow a little bit. Okay. So as you can see, you've taken out the lots of the colors in the background over here. So if you like it like this, you want to keep yellows here as well, you can keep it like that. But if you don't want the yellows here, or probably they are too much, you want to reduce it, you would come to the brush again and select a new one. Don't use the old one. Come and select new, and you can select a saturation, and then reduce the saturation of this layer right here. So we do the same thing to this section over here. So this one we're here, no subject here, so we can just make the brush bigger and just paint all over here, and reduce the saturation just a little bit. You can go to the extreme, or you can just leave just a little bit in there. That seems right about it. That seems right there for me. Yeah. So guys, this is a simple way to just isolate some colors in your photos and let your pictures, in my opinion, clean, because there are sometimes when you go to a place and you're shooting, there are a lot of colors that are distracting from your subject. Using this technique, you can just isolate your subject from the ever so busy background or scenery, and your pictures can stand out. Basically, that's what portraits are ideally about. A simple tutorial of how you can just change the look and feel of your pictures. So you go to the place and then you find out that you have lots of colors inside there. Don't worry, just shoot, come into Lightroom and do your thing. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and if you have any questions or comments, please let me know down below. I'll be sure to reply them or even respond. Let's interact and let me see your views. Until I come your way again next week, let's stay inspired, let's keep shooting, and peace from King Kokwanasi Photography.